被希望。呀。
Puffskeen's best friend would be another Puffskeen.
But I've had him since he was tiny. He doesn't know anyone else. I'm his friend.
Well, how is it you had a bloody nose from this supposedly adoring Puffskeen?
He must have been hungry. And I might have forgot to leave him some...
Lumos.
Oh, well, no wonder he went at you like doxies to Billywigs. The whole thing must have been starved.
Lumos. 我去上另外一堂课。
Revelio.
厕所有宝箱。这不是厕所。为什么就会说这边有一个锅，在那边做实验？
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
可以看箱子肉吊针。诶。
Revelio.
每一只都可以摸。他直接帮我调欸。不是，城市又不行呢。 公平。现在在猫这边。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
一魔法方。
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. let us begin with the basic cast.
这样。为什么这画面突然变那么……诶，突然又好了。
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Protego. Complicates things. Good form.
I know.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I have a quick glance.
If only all of my students were this adept.
Rather good at this, aren't you?
I know. Levioso!
I do enjoy a lively duel. Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
What the?
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough.
突然
You
讲
owe
出
me
这
an
句话，突然
honest
变很
duel
嚣
when you
张。
aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
觉得很可疑。
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Revelio.
交错魔撞地。哦，灭绝刀，灭绝刀先不理。谢。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a
不讲反而
streamer.
更可疑。
Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
感觉他就是出作业。
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
那怎么样？我根本忘记这两个是谁。
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
与罗南教授交谈来获得你的首份作业。一半的茶杯，变形到一半的茶杯。
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
雕像附近会有飞行术，用黑魔法防御高塔，在高塔。
Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
Oh, 原来这个
This
就
is
是
the right area. I wonder where the flying
要我
page is.
修的。
Revelio.
搞什么？这个吗？搞什么？包插。
Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
哦，原来是这样子啊！
Revelio.
A 魔法应该是。
Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Got it.
按键是反的，超反的，常常按错。这还是反的啊。
Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Levioso.
为什么我的 X 跟 Y 是反 ？B 跟 A 却不是反。那你对。
Lumos.
对啊，我按 Y 是 Lumos。键盘玩。
Lumos.
Leviosa.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Leviosa.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Lumos. Brilliant.
我找完了吗？
Might some kind
Revelio.
soul help me?
Are you all right? Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
为什么大家讨厌你？
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
那就是我啦。
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
那怎么这么多石头？6个多多手，我一直切支线。
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Protego.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Revelio.
哦，原来是。
Revelio.
有那个。好吧。好喽。
Revelio. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
What are you up to now? Revelio. Lumos.
这个位置是不是有点严重？到时候找到蝴蝶也不知道它在这，不知道它把它引到哪里去，到超远。
Revelio.
诶，哦
Lumos.
，Lumos，原来是这边，跟我想的，诶，啊，这边就是啊。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Accio.
还有隐藏的楼梯。
Revelio.
Lumos. Here. Revelio.
没有路了。
Revelio.
这个钉完全没帮助哎，他至少给我一个方向。
Off on another adventure, are we?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Here.
还有一个
Revelio.
要到处小包板。这个有 CD 是吧？这个扫描是有 CD。
Revelio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Revelio.
I don't send many hours. It's nice to get them.
草药学家。
I need to stop by the owlery.
背着箱子。
Revelio.
Port on my transfiguration now.
外盔。
Revelio. You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ding, ding.
Afraid of a staircase?
家庭小精灵，我直接 K， 那叫 K。
Revelio.
离子肖像，登门。
Protego. Accio.
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
赫夫帕夫同志，会被喷呢。
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Protego. Revelio.
不知道我绕去哪里，超级迷路。叮。
Revelio.
马多甘爵士肖像。
Revelio. Revelio.
越叮越大声。
Revelio.
It's a relief to finally have an
Revelio.
answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Revelio.
马屁精葛瑞交响。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Revelio. That was it?
这声音超大声。
Thomas Brown knows more about books than anyone. Well, perhaps not Madame Scribner, but anyone else, I'd say.
Apparently Merrynville was having a bit of a poacher problem. I wonder if that's still the case.
Revelio.
中央大厅。
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
不晓得交易厅那边有没有人要陪我玩？
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
多时好多，还只有3个支线的。那另外一个就是那个决斗
I
场。
trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
看错了，这样子也学得会吗？居然还会按别的按钮，之前都按 A。
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
硬攻6。
Revelio. Revelio.
声音好大声呢。
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
闹鬼卫生间。
Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this!
Revelio.
豆腐拉克鲁。阿盖尔郡地图。
Revelio.
打开这个箱子，他也没给我什么。
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Lumos.
Levioso.
Can I help you?
Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
用控制咒语或黄色盾。
You're better than that, Levioso.
Act like a winner.
Descendo.
Expulso!
Is that all you bring up?
Expulso!
Levioso.
There goes
Levioso.
I'm the one!
啊，我输了！为什么要写门
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
哎，这才是。
Yes. Don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
Levioso. Levioso.
Take it!
Levioso.
Levioso!
啊！我每次都忘记防御耶，太
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
可以让我知道什么？
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant.
好不习惯。
Confringo! Vindo!
Expulso!
Like a winner.
You're better than that! Vindo! Confringo! Vindo!
What to do? Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
这么还有进来。
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Lumos. Reparo. Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
靠上压哭。
Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
威风。哇，一条巨
Revelio.
沉睡巨龙雕像。
Protego. Reparo. Levioso. Revelio.
Come
now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago. I thought about this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
在砍人呢。
Revelio. Reparo. Levioso. Revelio.
Revelio 乱走，不要走去。越来越诡异的地方了。 他是不是？哦。
Levioso. Reparo. Accio.
靠近就会锁起来。哦，所以要等学会隐身的时候才，等学会隐身之后才能开它。 这边叫地牢，走到地牢有点危险。
Revelio.
妖精日笔，胶痕，大爆爆位置，大爆爆的。
Revelio.
青蛙合唱团。
Revelio.
在这边叫金，但不知道在哪里。
Revelio.
She's always showing off.
Lumos.
绕一圈又回来，我真的绕一圈呢。
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
三姐妹的。
Not before bed.
Our dorm's atrocious. I do wish people would clean up after themselves once in a while. A Bunderman destroyed my homework last night.
Revelio.
Bit of a bookish lot, one might say.
My family and I travel somewhere every summer. I'm dying to visit Romania.
Imelda Reyes is always. She's only trying to top her old records. Such a show.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
All of my siblings have gone off.
乱唱歌。
Revelio.
这是我是不是来？我绕了一圈回来。对，我绕了一圈回来。
I wish they'd let Ronan teach the entire curriculum. Charms is the only one.
这个极限。
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Revelio. I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio.
我想要禁止大家在图书馆里面释放魔法，有人偷偷溜进禁书区。
Revelio.
应该也还好，没有清楚。
Revelio.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
My aunt says I should get to Hogsmeade as often as I can. Says it's...
Lumos.
Revelio. Accio.
Revelio.
This is a library, not a dueling mound.
被骂。是哦，我在找书哦。
Revelio. Accio.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
帮忙隐瞒日记的是或许 D。
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
我这样子威胁他。
You're not at all who I thought you to be.
小，开玩笑的。
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida. Only trying to teach you to be a little more careful.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Revelio.
突然揍人，太坏了吧！
All I have.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Revelio.
扁平护甲。
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
All of the shopkeepers.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
这喇叭花真的是喇叭。
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already made.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
前面有个熊掌的标志。
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Potato! Accio!
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
可以使用实证指南地图进行导航。还有什么？魔杖店。 名副其实的特色书店，药剂商，旋转女巫体育必需品，三针绕走。
Revelio.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Oh
dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
这个是可以选的吗？上风。
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
易弯曲，真灵活，颇为灵活，出人意料的易挥动，易挥动，稍有弹性，柔软，颇柔软，富有弹性，柔软，生硬，坚硬，结实，挺硬，刚硬，不会弯曲，更为柔软，不易弯曲。
Curious indeed.
可硬可软。心选。 以威力强大的魔法潜力著称，稳定魔法力量值，能够产生大范围魔法。
Ah, Phoenix Feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match? Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a Phoenix Feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
现在有卖，不是我身上的装备，这是卖东西。
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Revelio.
走出楼梯。
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
捡到钱。
Revelio.
Everywhere I look, corruption's all I see. Beasts, goblins, and you show me anyone from the Ministry I can trust.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Oh, 跑回来突然不对，到底是怎样？
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
在他面前开枪。
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
攻击魔药配方。
Revelio. Revelio.
这个我想不像。
Revelio.
猪头酒吧。
Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Reparo. Revelio.
吓死！中后面怎么会有人？我就一直对他的东西放魔法。多免费。我真的是猪头哎！架设好的酒吧。
Revelio.
咒咒女，恶力。还跟什么多了？
Revelio.
Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio.
班呢？班内。
Revelio。
高级武士。看一下。就是这个
Revelio。
探监器。这种箱子。
Revelio.
My. You'll make quite the portrait one day. I wouldn't want to be hung next to you.
镜子也太糊了吧。能不能？不能给他买东西。
Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Lumos. Leviosa. Lumos.
靠，那个镜子在哪里？忘记了。
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
sports. We'll wear them down eventually.
打分。带魔法头哦。哎呦！哎呦！反个。
What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done.
要不要这里？
That's right, you lumbering lout.
He's faltering.
A few more hits should do the job. Levioso.
喂，怎么那么强？这个新来的怎么那么强？
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo.
Oh, hello there.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
I'll go and see what he wants.
One last thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Good as new. Reparo.
这样子叠有比较好吗？
Revelio. How nice to see you, my young friend.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hill. But I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist! Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
这是加5而已，加20，暂时无法提供。现在可以提供了。减防御键又加价。这个加20比较好。
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more
items,
should you be inclined. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
价3块。
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Hollow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
穿梭。啊，先打到这里，感谢收看，拜拜。